Hey everyone, thank you so much for clicking yet another video and welcome if you're new. My name is Teddy and this channel is let's say Teddy G. My name is Teddy G and this channel is all about me taking you guys along for the journey with me as I build this clothing brand. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my top tips for starting your clothing brand in 2022. So let's get into this video. Before we get into this video, I want to tell you guys about Osome. They are experts in organizing your e-commerce business accounts so that you don't have to worry about filing company records or paying your taxes on time. Osome Accountants take care of all your finance admin through their app and are always at hand to answer your questions and give advice based on your company accounts. They'll track your finances whilst managing your payments and your invoices so that you can focus on doing things that are more fun, like marketing your business, reaching new customers, and building your brand. It's pretty much like getting a finance manager at a much lower cost. So make sure you click the link in my bio. There's going to be a discount just for you guys. So let's get on to my tips. So these top tips are in no particular order. I'm just going to go through some of the things that I've written down as part of my top tips for starting your clothing brand. So the first thing that I would say is get a Google business email address. This would mean that your email address is going to look professional to your customers and potential stockists if that's the angle that you're looking to go down. Look into protecting your home address if you're registering your company as a limited company. You could do this by Googling office addresses, and what they'll basically do is allow you to use their address as your registered company address. Because as you know, if you register your business in the UK as a limited company, the address that you register is available on the public database. Now, if you don't have an office, which most of the time you don't when you're starting out, more time you're going to have to put your home address there. So in order to protect your home address, you can use these registered office addresses instead. There is a technique called a ghost mannequin. Now, a ghost mannequin is a perfect way to represent your clothing on your website. Say if you don't have a model, can't afford a model, or you've just released a new product and you kind of sort of just want to get it out there as quickly as possible, you can use a ghost mannequin type picture. I do have a Photoshop tutorial on this channel for you to watch. I'll link it up here and in the description so you can actually watch the video. But that is a really good way of presenting your products on your website, and it also makes sure that all your products look cohesive on the main product page. I'm going to insert a little screen grab or something of my website so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. An alternative to a ghost mannequin image, you can also just use flat lay photography, which is what you see on my website. One really massive tip is when dealing with manufacturers, always make sure that you're protecting your money. That means using third parties such as PayPal, escrow. I haven't really used escrow before, but I know it's a third party money handling website that protects your money as well. So consider using those third party companies until you're in a place where you can actually trust your overseas manufacturer and pay them directly, although I do not recommend it at all. When you're starting your business and you're starting with cut, make, trim, or even if you're buying t-shirts in bulk and getting them printed, I suggest starting with a really low minimum order quantity when it comes to your products and your styles. So what I would recommend is keeping your quantity under 30, and that's 30 of the same style. And then in terms of style, I would say don't go over 4 or 6 for your first collection. You need to, give your customers a little bit of taste of your business first before committing to those higher quantities. There's nothing worse than having dead stock, because it would just be sitting there not selling, and you're just why is it not selling? Because typically, I won't lie, there's usually 1 or 2 pieces that sell a lot better than the majority of the pieces in your collection. So keeping those quantities low means that you're less likely to lose money, if you get what I mean, and have dead stock. And also it's better for the environment, you know, like there's not too much waste, you know, because eventually if your stuff doesn't sell, then you might have to sell it at a discounted price or like get rid of it, and that contributes to fashion waste, which is not very good. When it comes to shipping your products to your customers, please guys, try and keep your shipping times, if you can, between 1 and 4 days. I know, like a lot of people might be starting their business and still be working like a 9 to 5, but it is still possible. It's still possible to keep those shipping times as like minimal as possible, because what I've seen from like looking at other businesses and watching some people here on YouTube, like they'll have like set shipping days. Like it's like, okay, we ship products on a Monday, Wednesday and Thursday. Or for example, say if they've ordered their products on Thursday, after the time that you would have shipped it, they're going to have to wait until next Monday for you to ship it, when you could just ship it out on the Friday, and they can get their products like much quicker. Because I feel like when you have a really long waiting time, it deters people from shopping on your website, and also it's just like not the nicest like customer experience. So I would suggest trying to keep that shipping time as short as possible. And also I know like it's cheaper to use methods that take longer, but it's not worth sending something that's gonna take like 4 to 5 days to deliver, when you can just use like a next day service or a 2-day service, which is like 50p more, for example. Learn the language. Now this is a really major key, because when you're talking to manufacturers, talking to different suppliers, they're going to be using languages that you may not necessarily know. So just take time to learn the language. Make sure you keep track of your business finances from the very, very start. Try and get an accountant as soon as you can. I mean, Osome provides accountants, so check out them. This is still something that I am struggling with, learning with, and I wish I got an accountant at the very start of me starting my business. Don't rush. This is, as cliche as it is to say, this is a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time, don't rush. This is something that I've had to learn, not to rush the process, because it is a marathon, it is not a race. Well, a marathon is a race. It's not a sprint. Take your time. Even if you had envisioned you launching on a certain date, if you can't meet that date because your products are not up to scratch, or you haven't managed to do everything that it is that you wanted to do on like your launch checklist, just postpone. Like there's nothing wrong with doing that. Just make sure you have everything in place before you decide to launch your brand. But also, having said that, don't over like perfect what you want to do, because that can also just delay your process unnecessarily. So it's just having that fine balance. One major tip is running your business how you envision it to be in the future. What I mean by that is, if you want to run this like luxury fashion house, start running that luxury fashion house today. Like the way you talk to your customers when you're replying to customer inquiries, the way your website looks, the way your packaging looks. Start running your business like it's a multi-million-pound business as soon as you start running your business. Keep at it. Success does not happen overnight. One major key tip is enjoy the process. Don't just look forward to your end goal, whatever that might be. Enjoy the process, because when you enjoy the process, it doesn't get boring. You always stay motivated. So enjoy the process. You will get to where you want to be. My last tip is gonna be plan everything. Plan your business plan. There's a saying where it's like, fail to plan, plan to fail. Get a notebook. Like me, I'm an advocate for notebooks. I've got one right here. Just plan everything. Write a business plan. It's really important. When writing your business plan, you'll be researching things that you wouldn't have otherwise thought of, and that will help you when it comes to running your business, like things like marketing strategies, thinking about your customer avatar. Once you have your customer avatar, you know exactly how to market them, what kind of packaging they'll like, what kind of clothes they'll like, where you will find them, and it all just helps the whole process. Like knowing your competitors, your business plan is super, super important. But that's not the only plan you should think of. You should think of your launch plan. You should have checklists. Just make sure everything is planned. So guys, I really hope that video has been super helpful for you guys. I really hope that I haven't repeated too many things that I mentioned in my 21 things that I wish I knew before starting my clothing brand video. And if you haven't watched that, you can watch that. I'll link it up here. Guys, please be sure to check out Osome Accounting for your accounting needs. Like I mentioned in this video, you need to be on point from the very start when it comes to your accounting. So be sure to check out Osome Accountant. I will link everything that you need in my description. So guys, I really hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in my very next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share this video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys soon.